We need leaders who will stand up for the oath that they swore, and that is to uphold the Constitution of the United States and to defend it from criminals, foreign and domestic.
And I heard about the March of the People, that they were going to be coming in D.C. and endorsed their event. I really convinced after spending 9 months now on Capitol Hill that there's not a single politician there that's going to end the war or change our country. Every single one has their level of greed, their level of reasons for being a politician, and 99% of them, their reasons have nothing to do with the people. It has simply to do with power. And so I have tried in the last 9 months to get as many people as possible into the hall of Congress, not because I think the politicians are going to do anything, but because I want to have people see what their government is doing and empower them to realize that they have to take back their government, that all the power is going to come from the people. It is not going to come from the government, because they're not up there for the people anymore. They are up there for their own power gains, their own political gains. It's not about us. They're not going to end the war. They won't do all the hard work necessary to right all of the wrongs that has happened, not just this last 7 years, but the last 20, 30, 40 years that's been happening in our country, slowly degrading our democracy. So when I heard about the March of the People, I was really excited to talk with Mario, find out what their goals were, and support them in whatever way I could. When they were coming out, they've had a lot of struggles. There's other marches coming out from the West Coast, starting from San Francisco. They have had support cars, media, people donating tons of money to the point where they're like, no, we don't need any more money. And they got terrific press back in San Francisco, which helps propel them, and this is great. The thing is that when you start from the Midwest, that's where problems already begin, because you don't have a media on your side. You know, when Mario started out from his front door and he had a support car, nobody showed up to march with him to help him drive it. And he walked out from his front door and continued on. Elliott started from Denver, Colorado, and ended up meeting up with Mario so that they weren't marching alone. And Gordy, his father, heard about the march, and he felt so compelled after seeing the devastation in his hometown, the unemployment, the lack of social services, that the cost of this war was having on his hometown. He felt compelled that he had to do something. He loved to walk, and he decided to start this walk. And to come from a small town in the South and to see that is such an enlightenment that I have a lot of hope when I see these three people from the Midwest, and two from the Midwest and one from the South, that our country really can change. This is the heartland, but they need our support, and they're not going to get the media back from their hometowns to help cover and propel them, because the media in the Midwest and the South pretty much is owned and controlled by a lot of haters, a lot of warmongers. And so are you guys coming out tonight and showing your support? It means a lot to me, and I know it means a lot to them.